Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, Alkyl Halide, for class second year, chapter number 10. Today I am going to discuss the first part of chapter Alkyl Halide. What is the alkyl halide? Basically, alkyl halide is also called as the haloalkane. In the chapter 8, I think 8, I have told you about the alkyl. What is alkyl? I have told you alkane has a, not alkane, a compound, the organic compound has three parts: prefix, parent and suffix. Parent is the number of carbon atoms, longest chain, and suffix is, you can say, functional group, either alkene, alkyne, OH, Cl, anything else. It's a functional group. And the prefix is the substituents. So here is the same thing I am going to discuss. For example, prefix is the alkyl or substituents and the suffix is the functional group, and parent atom is the number of carbon atoms. Here it is called as the alkyl halide. When you have a methane, if you have -1 hydrogen, then it will become a methyl. I have given you a detailed discussion on the alkyl group. So here alkyl group is the R minus hydrogen. If you have here, what is the functional group? Halogen is the functional group. So alkyl halide means alkyl, methyl, ethyl, propyl, any alkyl group attached to any halogen group. You can say what are the halogens? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. This is called as the halogen family. Then a new compound is formed that is called as the alkyl halides. It's also called as the haloalkanes. You also call it the derivative of alkane. It is written as Rx. X shows the halogen and R shows any alkyl group, any group of alkyl you can say. So halogens are the derivative of alkene attached to halogen. So there are so many types of the you can divide it on the behalf of the number of chlorine. If there is only one X, Rx, it is called as the monohaloalkane. If it has the two halogen group, it's called as the di, tri, and so on. So number of halogen is going to be increased, their name is going to be changed. So what are the halogen? This is the alkyl or alkyl halide. This is called as the Rx. Now another type on the behalf of their carbon atoms where this halogen is attached: primary, secondary and tertiary alkyl halides. If the carbon, look at this, carbon attached to the halogen is further attached only one carbon atom or a hydrogen atom, it is called as the primary alkyl halide. If the carbon, look at this, if the carbon attached with the halogen attached further with the two alkyl group, two carbon group, then it is called as the secondary. If the carbon attached to the halogen further attached to R1, R2, R3, three alkyl group, so it's called as the tertiary alkyl halides. So the carbon attached with the functional group, further attached one carbon, further attached two carbon, further attached three carbons, their name is going to be changed. That is called as the primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. So I think you understand Rx. So what are the, before discussion on the alkyl halide, I am going to discuss the naming of haloalkanes. It's a very simple, very easy. First of all, as you have done the nomenclature of alkane, alkyne, alkyne, you have to select the longest carbon chain. But point to be focused is here you give the, you are going to give the lowest possible number to your functional group. Okay, for example, look at this chain. 3 or 4 point. Number 1, longest carbon chain. Number 3, number that is assigned is the lowest possible number. And number 3rd is the same if you have more than number of substituents. For example, look at this, all other rules are same as we have discussed in the alkane, alkene, alkyne. Just you should give the preference to the functional group, that is bromine, chlorine, iodine, all are the halogen group. Look at this example. I am going to brief discussion on this. For example, if you have to start 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, why you are going to give this? Because you are giving the bromine 5 number. This is wrong. You have to select that site or that carbon chain which assigns the lowest possible number. This one is the correct. You have given a lowest possible 2 number to your bromine. So the answer is very same. You have to write 2 bromo. You are going to give a preference to the halogen or a functional group. Other methods are same. 4 and 5 substituents. 4 to 5 dimethyl. Of course, there are 2 methyl. You have to give the di, tri, anything else. So the name is the 2 bromo 4 or 5 dimethyl heptane. All other rules are the same. Now next is, look at this. For example, here is, if there are 2 chloro, same prefixes should be assigned, dichloro, trichloro, and other methods are the same. So naming, if the both the sides are same, you have to give, or you should prefer your substituents. This is the same. So naming of haloalkenes are very simple and according to the alkane. Next is the preparation of alkyl halides from the alcohol. Very important. How do you prepare the alkyl halide? The most important preparation of alkyl halide is from alcohols. So many other reagents are reacted with the alcohol. Result will be the alkyl halide. Look at here. I have a picture. Now, first of all, there is a ethyl alcohol reacts with the thionyl chloride, phosphorus, pentachloride, phosphorus, trichloride, phosphorus, pentachloride, phosphorus, tribromide. So the result is that, what is the result? Result is the alkyl halides. Look at this. First is the, here is the ethyl alcohol. Here is the ethyl alcohol reacts with the halogen acid HBr, and result is the alkyl halide, ethyl bromide and water. What happened here? You know, oxygen is the more electronegative, and carbon, due to the oxygen, it carries the partial positive charge, and oxygen slightly carries the partial negative charge. So the part of HBr, negative part, as soon as attached with the partial positive carbon, and the remaining hydrogen contains the positive charge attached with the hydroxylide, makes the water, and that bromide which attached with the carbon positive charge, it forms the ethyl bromide. Why? Because carbon is, due to the electronegative difference of oxygen, and that carbon polarity arises. As a result of this polarity, carbon carries the partial positive charge and oxygen carries the partial negative charge. As a result of this, easily bromide attached with the carbon electrophilic center of the carbon. So easily, when the halogen acid reacts with the alcohol, alkyl halide is very easily formed in the presence of ZBN catalyst, and result is the water is the byproduct. Next is the same ethyl alcohol is here. Here is the phosphorus pentachloride. Ethyl bromide is formed, but just by products are different. Here is the Cl and POCl3 is formed. How is it formed? Look at this. Ethyl bromide. Here is the PCl3. Due to the difference of polarity here, again concept is same. If there is oxygen, it is highly electronegative. It contains the partial negative charge, and it contains the positive carbon positive charge. In the next lecture, I will tell you nucleophilic and electrophilic center, then it will be clear. So this is the electrophilic center. Chlorine from PCl5 easily attacked on the carbon and makes the ethyl chloride. A result is how many PO? 3P and O. POCl3 is formed. POCl3 is formed. This is the action of phosphorus halides on the alcohol. As a result of this, here is one chlorine is attached to form the alkyl halide, and remaining byproducts are formed. POCl3, 1H makes a ACl. POCl3 and ethyl bromide is formed. Next is action of thionyl chloride. This will be also same. For example, here is again alkyl halide, ethyl alcohol plus SOCl2 in the presence of pyridine. This is not a catalyst. This is used as a solvent. So what happened? The same result, ethyl chloride is formed with the gases sulfur dioxide and the HCl as a byproduct. How they are formed, the mechanism and the concept is the same. Here is the polarity arise, and the SOCl when the SOCl2, that is called as the thionyl chloride, when attacks Cl makes a ethyl chloride, and the oxygen attacks with the S double bond O and forms the SO2, and the result is the ethyl chloride. So the mechanism are the same. Next most important method is mostly alkyl halide is prepared from the alcohols. The result of these reactions are that mostly alkyl halide is prepared from the alcohols. Reagents are changed: halogen acid, SOCl2 and PCl3, PCl5, all are the used for the preparation of alkyl halide. One of the most important reaction is halogen exchange reaction. For example, here is the ethyl. Alkyl halide is used as a reagent for the preparation of another alkyl halide. How is it formed? For example, here is the ethyl bromide. When you react it with sodium amide in the presence of pyridine, what happened? Ethyl iodide is formed. This is mostly used. For example, alkyl iodide is not prepared directly. So this reaction is very important for the preparation of the ethyl iodide. Next topic is that these are all the preparation of alkyl halide. Reactivity of alkyl halide depends upon the two factors. One factor is the bond energy and other factor is the bond polarity. First of all, what is the bond energy? Energy need to break this bond, Cx, or energy release in the formation of this bond, Cx. So this is called as the bond energy. For example, you know, if there is Cf, forming are the bonds Cf, Cl, Cbr, Ci. How do you explain the bond energy of the carbon fluoride? 467 kilojoule per mole energy is needed to break this bond. 346 are needed, 296 are needed, and the lowest one is the 228 kilojoule per mole energy is needed to break this bond carbon iodide. So less amount of energy is needed to break this bond, so they are more reactive. What are the criteria? How do you explain the strength of the bond? Ri is greater than RBr in the sense of reactivity. I am going to tell less energy is needed to break this carbon iodide bond, so these are more reactive, and carbon iodide is more reactive than RBr is more reactive than RCl and RF. So RF is in the case of carbon fluoride more energy, 467 energy is needed, it's too much, so it's not reactive as the other members. So first thing is that. Second is the bond polarity. If you are going to discuss the bond polarity means it arises bond. What is the polarity? Polarity arises due to the difference of electronegativity. For example, fluorine is the more electronegative, has the electronegativity 4, chlorine has the 3, iodine has the 2.5. So difference of electronegativity shows the bond polarity. If there is a more difference, it's more polar. For example, if the F is the 4 and the carbon is 2 point something, so difference is more. So these are, in the case of the bond polarity, you can say it's more reactive. Carbon F bond is more reactive than the carbon chloride is more reactive than iodide. So most of the reactive in the term of the bond polarity and the more polarization is the CF. So it's more reactive. How it's more reactive? So what the reactions will be decided. In the case of bond energy, carbon iodide is more reactive. In the case of the bond polarity, carbon. But the bond energy is the factor which decides the criteria for the further reactions, not the bond polarity. So as a result of this, we can say bond energy decide which one is more reactive.